consciously choose to put yourself in a circumstance that would draw from the little bit that you have that you describe yourself as?
No.
Of course you wouldn't. You'd do everything you could to avoid it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
You'd run away from it.
Yeah.
So you would never, ever consider reducing yourself in any way because you're already reduced. You already see yourself as not good enough. You already see yourself as being not sufficient. Do you see?
Yes.
So of course you wouldn't put yourself in that position. But if you saw yourself as a limitless being, where everything that you are is everything that can be, then you would freely choose that experience, knowing that you could choose it, change it, alter it, move away from it, get in, get out, and still remain limitless, still remain whole, still not have things taken away from you. Do you see?
Yes.
Even though, from an experience perspective, from a perception of ego personality perspective, you would say to yourself, while you're in the abuse, this is reducing me. The total of yourself would say, not really. Do you see?
Yes. Because it's an experience
Yes.
of existence.
And also, if you saw yourself from the perspective of limitless, well, when you got into that experience and you got tired of it, or you got to a point where you said to yourself, well, I've learned what I can, you'd easily change it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
But if all you see yourself as is a limited being, without enough resources, without sufficient resources to make a change, you couldn't possibly choose differently. Because there's just nothing there to choose from.
No.
Do you see the point?
I do.
So it's interesting that pretty well virtually everyone who is listening to this particular radio show, who has been studying the defining statements, has basically studied it from the perspective that they are limited beings trying to become more, better, greater than. In other words, they've observed themselves as the bottom line, and they're trying to change that bottom line. Do you see?
Yes.
Rather than use this statement to reflect to themselves that they truly are limitless, and every choice they make, every concept, every thought, every action, every word spoken, everything that they are, everything that they do, comes from that limitless beingness that they are. Because didn't the statement say, I am limitless? Do you see? My choices reflect my limitlessness. We agree. And we have said in the past that for most individuals, that would reflect the limits that they impose on themselves. What if they change that and accepted that the first part of the statement influences or encompasses the second part? What if every listener knew themselves as limitless? Then they wouldn't struggle to change, would they?
No.
They wouldn't struggle to be different, would they?
No.
They wouldn't fight to try to overcome things, would they?
No.
Do you see? What would be to overcome?
Yeah.
Every choice that they make is because they are limitless. What's there to overcome? You're already limitless. So it doesn't matter if you choose this or that. You're still limitless. Do you see?
Yeah.
So just imagine, then, the freedom you would give yourself in choosing. Powerful, wouldn't you say?
Very powerful.
How do you feel about that now?
You know what? I had like a little thrill run through my empowerment center there. It's very empowering too, I find. I just to be limitless and know that you're not striving for something. You're not trying to change. You're already there.
Yes. And we won't even ask you where that little empowerment center of yours is.
Right. The usual spot. Around the belly button, I think.
There you think?
Yeah, it is. I know.
Just above it, isn't it?
Yeah, just above, just in that area there.
Yes, where you get all those butterflies.
Yes.
But you see, around your belly button is the center of beingness, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Above your belly button is your center of empowerment. So, if you got it around your belly button, guess what got tickled?
Yeah, my center of beingness.
Not your empowerment.
Yeah. Now that's interesting.
Why?
Well, because I actually initially saw it as empowerment, but it is. It makes sense that the center of beingness, my beingness, it's a recognition of my own limitlessness.
Of your own beingness.
Yeah.
That's why your little tickle,
Yeah.
as you put it, got you
Yeah.
right in your belly button.
Yeah.
Because that's your center of beingness. That's where you grew from. Do you think?
Yeah.
That's where the egg and the sperm came together and grew from, didn't they?
Yes.
Your center of beingness is centered in your belly button. That's what got tickled. Because all of a sudden it was like, finally, recognition.
Yeah.
And yes, your center of empowerment said, wow, this is good. I can use this. But it was your belly button that said, ooh, now I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Ooh, give me more. Ooh, let me have more.
Yeah.
Ooh, this feels real good.
Yeah.
True?
Yes. That was like an awakening.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel now that you're awake?
I feel joyful almost. It's like I feel freer.
So now you're getting a glimpse of the fifth defining statement. Get the picture?
Yes.
You can't get that glimpse without this shift in awareness, can you?
Yeah, exactly.
Because otherwise, why would you even consider the possibility of joy anywhere in your life if all you see is that you are a limit? If all you have is limits, all you have is a reduction, all you have is something lacking,
Yeah.
all you have is something missing. Do you think?
Yes.
Think about it. Why would you even look at joy? Why would anything you do make you feel really, really, really joyful about anything? Well, it might make you feel happy for a short period of time, but it won't make you feel joyful.
No.
Because even when you're choosing something and it's making you happy, you're choosing it from the fact that you're lacking something. And you're only happy because all of a sudden you got the feeling that you weren't lacking for an instant.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So happiness is basically not lacking for a short period of time, isn't it?
Exactly.
But joy is about beingness, isn't it?
It is.
And there's that limitless part again.
Yeah.
And then from there, if you know that every choice you make, every part of yourself comes from that limitlessness, then why would you look at anything lacking? That would mean then that everything you choose is sufficient, isn't it? Everything about you is sufficient. Do you see how they're all tied together,
Yes.
these statements?
Yes.
What do you think of that?
I think that's amazing.
Now it's time to play.
Yes.
Are you ready to play?
Sure.
What do you want to play at? Let's play with this.
Okay.
Okay? What is it in your life, to a degree, that you feel you lack? Be honest here, because we know the answers.
Yeah. Feel, say abundance.
Yes. There's never enough, is there?
Exactly.
Too many bills. There's an
Yeah.
abundance of bills,
Yeah.
not an abundance of money.
Exactly. Never enough money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always an abundance of bills, though.
Always.
It's amazing.
And
No
even-
Johns, no Henrys, no Georges, but bills.
Yes. And if we're just getting caught up, then something else, a leaky roof or a new furnace or something
Yes.
like that.
But look at it. You're looking at it that you are a limited being, lacking something, which is why all these things present themselves in your life. And so, of course, you now must struggle to overcome them.